It's Trials Day, a fortnight before the Easter Carnival at Oakbank. In the stalls, horses are being saddled and prepared. This strapper knows as much about horseflesh as anyone. Top trainer Vic Rail visited Oakbank last year and he liked it so much he vowed to return in 1991 and as a bonus bring with him one of Australia's top horses, Vic Rail.
200 metres left to go and Vic Rail is the leader. He's still about 2.5 lengths to King's High and superimposes down the outside. Vic Rail is the leader. Superimposes starting to fly home, but Vic Rail is in front and he's got it won. It's 3 C4 stakes in a row for Vic Rail. He won by a length to Superimpose.
This 7-year-old gelding has had 80 starts for 26 wins, 14 seconds and 9 thirds, earning prize money well in excess of $3 million. Kevin Sattler asked Vic Rail what sets Vic Rail apart from other horses.
Mainly, I suppose he picks them up and puts them down quicker than most horses, you know. But he is an exceptionally brilliant galloper. When you're riding him work, like I ride him all of his work, and it's a funny thing. When you're riding, you don't think you're going very fast. He must be an awful big strider. He takes tremendous strides.
Never measured his stride?
No, we haven't, but I assure you, when you're riding him work, he don't seem to be going fast. Like, you know, you can get on some lower grade horses and think they're going faster, but when you put them alongside of him,
they're taking that extra step.
Sort of taking 2 strides to his 1.5.
Well, Vic, you know, 2 great horses like Burnborough and Farlap, they were renowned for their great stride. That set them apart from the average racegoer. Do you think that's what makes Vic Rail so great?
I would say so, yeah. You'll find that's the case with most good horses. They're awful big striders, you know.
Did he always show that in the time you've ridden him work?
Yes, he always has. He's been a brilliant galloper. He did win. He only had about 5 or 6 starts as a 2-year-old, and he did win his last start. He was a little bit late to begin because he was a little bit wayward and that, but when we put the money on him, he won, and he won like a real good horse.
Now, he must have a heart to go with the stride as well.
Yes, I think that's his main thing about him. He's got a tremendous heart. He's you know, sometimes you think he's beaten, but he's just his sheer determination, his heart that keeps him going, you know.
Well, if he's got a heart, he's got a good temperament too?
A beautiful temperament. He's a lovely horse. You can do anything with him.
Now, I see you have him barefooted a lot. Have you raced him barefooted?
Yes, he had his... he's never had a work shoe on him or a race plate on him in all of his life. He had his first 14 starts bare feet and won 4 of them bare feet. And then when we come down south here, of course, he started to come good, and they thought it was unordinary to see this horse running around bare feet, galloping like he was galloping. So they just said, that's not normal. Like, we think he should have plates on or tips on. So they told us now that's a law with him. He's got to he's got to race in tips or plates.
He only put the tips on in front?
He has tips all round. He just races in little tiny tips.
And when he has them put on race morning?
Just race morning, and straight after he races, he gets them taken straight off.
Have you raced many horses barefooted?
Yes, right up until 4 years ago, I've been racing them for about 15 years bare feet, you know.
Any reason?
But, I'm a great believer. I'm a farrier myself, and I'm a great believer that they don't need them.
Well, that's interesting. Well, Australian racing, and that's the regulation, they've got to have the aluminium racing plates on.
We've got to obey by the rules, and that, under special conditions and special reason, you're possibly allowed to go bare feet with them, or whenever there's a farrier strike, they'll let you go bare feet. Yeah. But under the normal day racing, that is the rule, that you must be either tipped or plated.
Do you think putting the tips or plates on him slows him down in any way?
Oh, well... He's won probably $3 million with them on, so I
can't argue against that.
I can't say they have slowed him down at all, no.
Now, when did you first lay eyes on this horse? What age was he?
11 months old.
What, did he look exceptional?
No, we were very lucky. We brought him sight unseen. But I assure you, if we would have seen him, we wouldn't have brought him.
Why is that?
Well, he never looked real brilliant. He was an ugly duckling, you know.
Vic is a winner of more than $3 million in stake money. Has he given you security for life?
Oh yes, he's made life a bit easier. He probably hasn't changed me. They reckon he hasn't changed me at all. But I assure you, he's changed me shape a bit.
He probably has.
I do carry a bit of a belly, you know.
What's the longest journey you've raced him over?
2,500, I think, the furthest he's been over. He got beat that distance by about a half a head at Flemington.
And what is his favourite and best distance in your opinion?
Is Really speak, I do like him over 9 furlongs.
That's his favourite, 1,800 metres.
Yeah, he's only started over 1,800 on a few occasions. 1,800 is his pet distance, but he is a 2,000 metre horse because, well, he's raced in the Australian Cup on 4 occasions. He's won the Australian Cup twice and run 2 seconds in the Australian Cup, so that's over 2,000
metres.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what's his aversion against wet tracks?
I think he's just that very big strider. And
loses confidence.
I think he loses a little bit of confidence if it's a bit shifty or something like that. He does shorten stride a little bit, you know, and he just doesn't put in the gigantic strides.